Ready to go, Kai? Oh, and we got the totem, so those bonuses would be nice. 2 of the 6. Oh, such a beautiful game. How do we get back down? Oh, right there. Thought it was a lot higher than it actually is. So we'd have no problem climbing down there. Head back to Paradise and talk to the ambassador. Just the fastest way through. Taking the stairs would have been a heck of a lot easier than lobbing myself off this cliff. But not as fun, I guess. Ooh, yes, we need everything we can get. And from the outside here, Paradise is a lot bigger than it looks like on the map. I guess I could have fast traveled, but a beautiful game. Ooh, maybe we can see if we have anything to sell while we're here.
Good. You made it back.
Yeah, let's see what you got. I got 3,000. Sure lets me have quite a bit, but let's just sell off our stuff that we got here. Keep those. I'm gonna keep that around for now. Same with those. We'll get rid of the bow. Greatsword, dagger. Keep that for now. Yeah, that's good for now. Oh, every time I see that exclamation point, I'm like, oh, gotta go see what's over there, but it's just the bounty hunt.
I knew you'd be back.
Probably not gonna buy anything, but I just want to double check. Yeah, see, I'm not really ready to give up everything. All my money for that yet. Actually, I said I got 4,000. Oh, our buddy!
You died.
Garrick!
You're here. Gods, am I glad to see you.
Well, there's a lot of highlighted things here. Report, diaries. Oh, there's a lot of lore around here. Let's talk to Garrick first.
Still can't believe you're alive. None of the clerks believe my story.
Well, let's just go talk to the ambassador.
Is it really you? I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel?
Constitution. Disoriented, lightheaded. My pulse is racing. Constitution. As vigorous as a drake in rut. Resolve. Well, I'm considering charting a boat back to Audrey. Ready to get to work. Fine, so who killed me? Groan pitifully, like I've come back from the dead. No, that's Stu, as vigorous as a drake in the rut.
Not even death can slow you down, I see.
Nope.
But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. You said you had a missive for me from the Emperor?
Yes, I do. Here you are, Ambassador. I hope this was worth the trouble. Glad to finally get rid of this thing. No. Here you are, Ambassador.
Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire.
Adiran.
And an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation.
Well, I'm not strong enough or dexterous enough to use those checks, so... His Majesty is concerned. The Crown's efforts in the Living Lands could be jeopardized by the Dream Scourge. Now let's go. The Emperor sent me to investigate the Dream Scourge.
And I can't think of anyone more suited for the job. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles.
You're referring to how I healed the Audra in the Strangle Root.
Well, not to mention your abrupt and untimely death. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the Dream Scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities.
Resolve. I'll get to the bottom of the Dream Scourge, Ambassador, whatever it takes. Then we better get to work. Assuming it's not here already. You should have sent for me sooner. Now it may be too late. Dream Scourge. Where'd that name come from anyway? No, let's go Resolve. I'll get to the bottom of this Dream Scourge, Ambassador, whatever it takes.
Thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire.
Intellect, I assume those are the people responsible for my death? Perception's not good enough. As she should be. Tell me about these rebels. Who are they? Is the Living Lands worth all this trouble? I'm gonna go Intellect. Assume those are the people responsible for my death.
Your instincts do you credit. They were paradisans once, law-abiding laborers. Now, they're fugitives and oath-breakers hiding amongst the populace. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open.
Intellect, they seem to have it out for us, specifically. Do you know why?
Something about a labor dispute gone wrong, I think. The Steel Garrote got involved, and it turned quite ugly.
A lot of disputes arise because people here have a strong aversion to being told what to do.
I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the living lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwine demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisian rebels must face justice.
Where is this Inquisitor Ludwin I keep hearing about? Dream Scourge is my top priority. Sounds like she's the one who's really in charge around here. I'll be the one to decide the punishment, if any. Little frontier justice is good for morale. Now, where is this Inquisitor Ludwin I keep hearing about?
Ludwine goes where she likes, haunting the living lands like a vengeful spirit. She'll reappear when she chooses, and not a moment sooner. Let's make sure to give her some good news for a change.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradis.
Yeah, Vanguard Scout. A local export is exactly what we need.
Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place the gods ever created, even by the standards of the living lands.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills, the kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially if they're from the streets of Paradis.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. Oh, before you go, we received a report from Liviana about your condition. Apparently, you're in fine shape. Once your killer has been dealt with, you can come and go as you please. Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it.
Wink, I always do. Yeah, let's go with it.
Oh, I wish I could see the killer's face when they realize the hunter has become the hunted. We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
Sounds good. Unsent letter. I know the blightening of the Strangleroot is the cause for concern, but I most strongly discourage any trade deal that involves buying additional crops from Fior. Miss Iverno. No. We cannot endorse the blasphemous trade of animancy, much less welcome it to our dinner tables. Yeah, I'm gonna butcher all this. You wanna come?
You've got some god looking out for you.
Yeah, apparently I do. I just don't know which one. Okay, you said it was back through here. Into here. Wait. Let me get a... Oh, right there. Over to here.
So, you're the one they all crow about, eh?
Who?
Best hunter and guide in all of Dawnshore?
Just Dawnshore? Phew, must be...
The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know.
Interesting. Let's see how this plays out. Maybe I'm confused with someone else? I wouldn't let anyone talk to me like that. A real expert should be able to withstand being taunted by their lessers. Yeah, let's see how this plays out.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Adira Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Dukte Dragu Sakasat Jitule. You want to talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
Your friend looks like he has us well under control. You know, Maris? You know Maris. Do you think we should step in? Yeah, let's ask his opinion.
Marius can handle himself. Of course, if you're bored, we could always start something anyway.
Yeah, let's stop this now.
I'm with you. Ready to crack some heads.
Marius, so we came here to talk to you, but we can help you destroy these two losers first if you like. On second thought, let's see how this plays out. No, take a breath, everyone. Let's keep this friendly.
You stay out of it, Envoy. This isn't your problem.
You're standing between me and the person I'm here to see. That makes it my problem.
I haven't stopped an Imperial official since I left Adir. I guess it's about time I do another one. Come on, Maili. Let's show these people why you don't pick fights in the Ballarok.
I like it.
Hey! Sneaking up from behind.
Thanks, Marius. More blood to clean.
Come on, Amakul. You know you love it.
Just like
that was fun.
Make sure we got everything before we talk to him. Hey, Marius.
Well, that was something. Haven't been to bar fight in a while. Never really saw the point.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran envoy. Envoy? Marius.
Well,
Glad to
any
meet
friend
you.
of Kai's is definitely a person.
What just happened? Widow's kiss is only harmful if it's injected. I need to find some assassins, and Kai tells me you're the best one for the job. Let's go Vanguard Scout.
You know your poisons. It was a test. That guy's such a nim dude, he thought he was doomed. And he actually believed I could pay the bartender to poison someone's drink. Gods, the taverns in Adir must be rough.
I might suggest you use Hangman's Tear next time.
Smart. The effects are more widely known. Let their imagination run wild on them. Noted. If I'm not mistaken, you're looking for someone to help find the people who killed you.
Exactly. Do you know how I can find them?
I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them.
What would we be looking for at the town gates?
Bloodstains, footprints, darts left behind. If we find anything at all, we can find your assassins. We'll figure this out, Amakul. Don't you worry.
New companion. Awesome. Dwarves are awesome. Known as the best hunter in the world and wilderness guide in the living lands, Marius has lived all over the living lands, but there is no place he truly calls home. Marius uses ancient Pargrunian stealth survival techniques to gain advantage over his foes, trapping them in gripping vines, or disappearing from sight to ambush them with a silent attack. His senses are attuned to detect threats and objects scattered across the living lands, binding roots and hunter scents. Hunter scents, Order Marius can scan for enemies, loot, and plants in the living lands. Okay. Cool. Ability points for me or him? So now it's all three of us going? You'll want to talk as soon as we get to camp, right? Because we usually can't talk outside of camp. Another body. Bodies everywhere. Wait. I'm getting turned around, aren't I? Yes, I am. Man. Pretty fast for a dwarf. Actually, he's almost faster than a guy. Man, I wish I could have been a dwarf. That was a little disappointing, but...
Envoy, got a situation over here.
What it's about?
Oh, good. You came over. Glad to see you're up and about.
For fuck's sake, can we move this along? I don't have all day.
Yeah, we can talk later. What are we dealing with?
The same thing we deal with every day. Most of us are off searching for the ones who attacked you. That leaves us short-handed, so people like her try to sneak in. I caught this one, but I have to check her cart for contraband. There's a lot to dig through.
I can lend an extra pair of hands.
Find anything?
Oh, still looking. Okay, let's look through her cart. There's a grenade.
Find anything?
This grenade doesn't look very legal to me.
I knew you were hiding something. You'd better have an ironclad explanation for this.
I don't know anything. Someone's trying to set me up.
Thanks for the help, Envoy. I think I can handle it from here.
Okay, let's continue on. Where I was killed.
Right here. This is where the envoy fell.
If it were me, I'd take the shot from up there above the embassy. Let's see if we can get up there.
Okay, let's see what we can do. How do we get up those stairs? Here we go.
Wouldn't want their diplomats going hungry or sober.
No, that's a little too high. Can't climb up that either. Okay, here we go. Excuse me, guys. Oh, here we go. Got some arrows. And a flask of poison. But it reeks of swamp water and rancid berries.
Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for game hunting or keeping beasts out of your garden. The apothecary might know more. That's where I'd look.
Seems like a good place to start.
Okay, time to pay the apothecary
Go back
visit.
to the market and up the stairs to the east. You'll see a large building with a big window on top.
The Mermaid's Den. Nice place. We should say hello to Juliana while we're there.
Okay.
The apothecary is in the back alley. Any luck, we could track down who made this poison. Find your killers.
Sounds good. Anything up here while we're here? Don't need that stuff out.
Wish that Sawbones would hurry up. I gotta get back to him. No one else is coming to help.
What do we got here?
Wow, it's really you. I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a godlike, but I didn't never think I'd get to meet you. You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but I think I dislocated my shoulder, and I might have broken some ribs.
You look like a bear tried to have you for lunch. What happened? Yeah, do you need me to find you a healer? I just met one, Liviana.
Is that the lady who brought you back from the dead? Tej, the ambassador's secretary. He told me you got sniped the second you walked through the gate. Thwack! I couldn't believe it. I mean, talk about getting off on the wrong foot. Anyway, don't worry about me. The Sawbones is going to escort me to the clinic any minute. And I'm not exactly in a hurry to see him. Not until I get help from my brother.
If Adir's medics are anything like Rawatais, we'll hear your screams from 3 blocks away.
Oh, good. That'll be a lot of fun for everyone.
You're real reassuring there, Kai. You look like a bear tried to have you for lunch. What happened?
My brother, Cadman, and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and guards. What else? The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so he sent me back for help. We're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. We've seen a lot, but no place like this. I fear for their lives, Envoy.
Yeah, I can move faster than the embassy soldiers. Where's your team now?
They descended into the temple through a route off the Pilgrim's Path, just north of the city. You'll know you're headed the right way when you see trail markers and rock stacks the Pilgrims left behind. We posted a guard out front, Sedgwin. Let her know I sent you, and she'll let you pass.
Look for some rock piles, say hello to Sigwin, and go splunking. Got it.
Cadman's not gonna believe his eyes when he sees you. You'll probably find the expedition with the relic we were searching for. Whatever that is.
Ooh.
Thank you for hearing me out, Envoy.
More of my totem, maybe? Okay, first I want to talk to the apothecary. Up this way? It's a big window. Guessing we gotta go up the stairs here. Okay, up we go. What's this place? Is this the place Kai wanted to go see? No. This is where we found that one guy dead.
Let us in, sweetheart.
Whatever a man wins
I
at cards,
told you.
he's
We're
bound to lose
closed.
it here.
Not for us, you're not.
Is this the place? Is this where you wanted to go to, Kai? Yep.
You're the talk of the town, Envoy. Everyone wants to meet you.
Ah, perception's not good enough. Let me guess, because I'm an envoy or because I'm a godlike? Word spreads fast here. Noted.
Which one will you give them more reason to worry about?
People aren't that worried about Adirians coming here, are they? I've spent most of my life making people uneasy. I'm used to it. Yeah, let's go with that.
People are always uneasy about power. Until they have it, that is.
What's a woman of your expertise doing in the Living Lands? I bet you hear all kinds of things here. What can you tell me about Paradise?
Juliana knows enough dirt to run half of Paradise out of town.
He makes me out to be such a gossip. What do you want to know?
How's the city coping with this Dream Scourge rumors?
As well as you'd expect. It hasn't hurt my business, but I wouldn't give them ideas either. Your ambassador thinks he's going to make the place respectable.
Sounds like bad news for your business. He just wants the best for the living lands. Paradise will grow on him. Give it time.
Everyone loves an optimist. Now, if you've come to avail yourself, I'm sorry. We're closed. I'm out of some supplies that should have been here days ago. I'd hunt them down myself, but I don't have a firm enough hand. I need someone with more authority. Someone, well, someone like you.
Supplies? That's specific. You'd say like that. You say that like it's normal for goods to go missing.
For goods like mine, it is. The local strongmen, the Sparrowhawks, got a hold of the shipment. They must have thought it looked valuable. Unfortunately, they were right.
The Sparrowhawks used to be bullies. Now that Adair swept them into this neighborhood, they're bullies with a chip on their shoulder. Shipment or not, it's about time someone took them down a peg.
I'm not afraid of a gang. Let me handle it. When you say valuable, you can't be the only one they've hit. Why don't the townspeople help? Have you reported this to the ambassador? We know that's fruitless. Yeah, let me handle it.
Aren't you amenable? My gentlemen usually have to pay me to tell them what to do. Go to the docks. Their lieutenant runs one of the warehouses there. He'll probably keep it close.
I warn you, they may not let me take it quietly.
I leave that up to you. Just don't mention I hired you. I have a reputation to maintain.
Wow, we're getting quests all over the place. Alright. Let's go back to the apothecary. We've seen who Kai wants us to see. Now we have to go into the alley. How do we do that? Ooh, what do we got here? Artist's journal? I remember when Paradise was a small town. The clavier barely even a title at the time. Didn't meditate anything more than complicated than a bar... Mediate anything more complicated than a bar brawl. Now we have rules we don't understand, restrictions on our practices we didn't think to protect. Checkpoints, borders, arrests, good folks vanishing in the night, and for what? Blasphemy? Oath breaking? The laws of the empire of an empire full of strangers. Adair is keeping the wilderness at a safe distance, but we don't understand what we gave up in the compromise. I remember when Paradise was a small town. Gods, when did we become a city? Okay, so... where is this marker?
Paradise was built by Pargrunin ages ago. It's been maintained by neglectful fools ever since. That's the apothecary.
Huh. Aren't you the outlander who died in the streets? How are you... It doesn't matter.
You've got to help. He's gonna hurt me again.
Everyone take a deep breath. No one is hurting anyone else today. Right?
You seem to like beating up on little guys. Want to take a run at me?
Listen to me, dead man. What happens here does not concern you. Walk away.
I think you should walk away. Step away from that man.
Or what? You'll die on me?
Have to admit, that's a good one.
This is getting tiresome. I wasn't really gonna hurt the apothecary, but I'm really, really gonna hurt you.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Like my friend Kai? Calm down, this isn't necessary. I'm pretty sure it's bad luck to kill a godlike.
Last person I know who did it died with her boots full of saka.
Well, I heard the godlike have gold in their bellies. We can't both be right, so let's see who's wrong. Stand still, Outlander. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt you.
This one's mine. Next one's mine.
Beyond seek.
There you are, swine. This time, you're gonna stay dead.
Just when I thought this would be too easy.
Oh, gods. That's tough.
Whoa, that's a big guy. Whoa. Whoa. Easy there, big guy. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to do this. Wow. Is there somebody else that's trying to hit me here? Oh, he busted through. Why can't I run? Got him.
They're dead. It's over.
Another win.
Ooh, what do we got
count?
here? Ooh, all kinds of good stuff. Before we get into the conversations, let's do something about our health here. Yeah, let's go again. Okay, let's talk to this apothecary. Did we happen to level up? Doesn't really say anywhere. Anyways.
Envoy, thank you for dealing with those miscreants. There's a plague on these streets, and they are a symptom.
A gang of bullies shaking down honest folk seems more like the cause to me.
It's no more dangerous here than anywhere else. It's just that monsters here have knives instead of fangs.
You even killed Thala, the biggest, baddest of them all. The Sparrowhawks are gonna come after you.
At least I have friends watching my back.
I'd prefer if you wouldn't keep inviting people to try to kill you, but sure, we've got you covered.
Don't I know it? Good help is hard to come by. You don't have to come to my defense. No one sticks their neck out for anyone in these parts.
Show him the poison flask. What do you know about this?
Poison? Let me take a look. Wait, I recognize that from my wares. It's oil distilled from Santa Torre, a berry native to the Living Lands.
That must have been some berry. It killed me on the spot.
Hey, look, the Living Lands is a dangerous place. All right, take a nap in the forest and you'll wake up dead more often than not.
Not if you know better than to take a nap in the blessed A forest.
Walking through the streets of Paradise is supposed to be a safer proposition. Yet, our friend took an arrow that was coated in this stuff.
And before you ask, I can't tell you who bought the poison. If word got around that I was ratting my clients out to the Adherents, it'd be the end of me.
Resolve. I risk my life for you. Tell me, and we'll call it even.
I hate carrying a debt. Just don't tell anyone you learned it from me. The truth is, I never saw the customer's face. They wore a hood. A monk's cowl, I believe. But I can tell you that Saint Ettore is used in religious rituals. Prophets and seers will do anything to leave their bodies.
Sounds like we're looking for a mystic. I certainly left my body. For what it's worth, your poison was effective. Anything else? You won't like it if I discover you were holding out on me.
I have nothing to hide. Not anymore. Just talking to you has put me at odds with Paradise. I have no wish to be at odds with Adir as well.
If you want mystic types, you want to go visit the Temple of Andra. Probably the only reason you'd want to go there.
On the other hand, Claviger Amond was cozy with plenty of mystics and oddballs. We could check out his estate for clues.
Go past the Hightown Gate to the north, then follow the road eastward until you reach the statue of Andra.
Yeah, smile dangerously. Try not to do business with any more assassins.
Easier said than done, believe me. I hope that I've been able to assist you in some small way. Good luck in your investigation, Envoy.
Poisoner from one of the temples. So much for the gods working through miracles and mysteries.
Okay. Well, let's see what all we got here for... Yeah, we did level. Okay, level 5. No, I think I want to stick with the wizard stuff. Ooh, what's this last one here? Grimoire Snap. Forcibly snap your grimoire shut. Expelling shockwave of explosive damage that knocks nearby enemies back and deals a stun. Ooh. And what's this one? Blizzard. Conjures a violent storm of snow and ice. Plummeting nearby enemies with raining ice and frost accumulation. Okay, and what's this? Rank 2. Unlock level 10 Grimoire spells. Decreases essence cost. Okay, what's this? I can't use that yet. Bounce. Power attacks with wands. Okay, that's like a ricochet. Kind of really want to do the Grimoire Snap. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, and then our companions. Maris has 2 points. Constricting roots. Binding roots deal stun to trapped enemies. Yes. Let's let him use that one. Oh, there's different ones. Binding deals stun. Binding roots traps multiple enemies in a small area of effect. Deals bleed. Thorny roots traps multiple enemies in a small area of effect. Let's go with that. And then what's this? Heartseeker. Marius takes aim and fires a piercing shot that always hits its mark, passing through any obstacles in its path. Ooh. Shadow step. Marius vanishes into a cloud of smoke, then reappears near an enemy and slashes them with his daggers. He repeats this step up to 3 times. I think I almost should, because that's his main thing. Shadow wounding shots. Deal bleed accumulation. This is amazing. But I think I want to go with his 2 main ones first. Okay, and then we get an extra point. Might carrying capacity, maximum health, critical hit damage, maximum range. That would be nice. Yeah, let's do perception. Okay, in the journal, quests. A lady never tells. Find her shipment. Find the Adirian expedition team. A holy relic. They entered the temple from the pilgrim's path. We still gotta find a bunch of those. Man, so many choices. Let's do this one. Because I think it's going to be a quick one. Close to town. Yeah, let's go to this one. And then we'll continue on towards the main quest.
That found you.
You're mine now.
Take out our leader.
Oh, I thought someone was attacking me. Takes you forever to reload that thing. Use that to my advantage. Yes?
I think I sprained my shoulder.
It's nice having more help. Okay, is everybody done? Apparently not.
You can just take out our leader?
Absolutely. Take you out too. Here, how about you stay there while we hit you? Oh. I got him. Don't mind this at all. Ooh, I better have something to eat here. Ooh, I would really like to bind this. Let's try it there for now. I need both. Okay, let's continue on. Oh, look at these dummies. Absolutely. Come on, Kai, you got it. Good one, Kai. All this is fighting. Help me level up faster and faster. Okay, we gotta head out.
Who's there? You're bold to come.
I like it.
Beyond seek.
Well, that was a bit of a waste, but...
Another glorious battle.
Where's the plan? So they finally sent one of their bootlickers to talk. Is that it? Is that so? Well, you better find some quarrel real fast. Where's
I heard some.
After that! What'd you...
Get him!
You know what? I really love that grimoire snap. He had me trapped and that sent him on his ass. Love it. Okay, let's keep going, guys. More people want to fight, more the merrier. The guards aren't very good at keeping the peace, though. Oh, I'm gonna set up camp because I want to talk to them before we end this episode. So let's go to the docks. Get that sorted. And then we'll set up camp. see what our new companion friend has to say to us.
Move along, boys. Watch where you're going. Wouldn't want you getting hurt now, would we?
Well, in there is where I want to be.
I thought you could sneak by, did you?
Sneak by? I just walked right in.
Oh, you got! Watch yourselves.
Love it. That was awesome. Oh, good job, guy. Someone has tampered with the crate, and the lockbox inside falls open to reveal sachets of woodsy, bracing-smelling herbs. The scent identifies them as Halea's parsley, common to the Adarian mainland. Small dose can prevent a pregnancy, large dose can end one. What we got? Ooh, nice. Yeah, let's take all of that. Sneak past. There was no sneaking. Anything out back? Oh, we could have snuck through the back way. Nah, it was much more fun. Especially that finishing move. Love it. Okay, let's see what's up here. Why not? It's probably another way we could have gotten in. Someone's definitely sleeping up here. Anything up here? Ooh. Might have to check that out after. Alright. Let's get going. No need to go in there with my wand out.
Dato won't be coming around this week.
Any sign of my shipment?
Planted on the desk, the sparrow hawks aren't going to bother you anymore.
You seem awfully sure of that. Don't tell me you got in a fight for me.
Let's just say the docks will be much quieter from now on.
Why are you smuggling in contraceptive herbs?
You're going to stop talking right now if you know what's good for you.
Careful. This shipment was smuggled for a reason.
It's a good thing you came to me. I'll be quiet. You're pretty brave to trick an envoy into smuggling for you. Yeah, I'll keep quiet.
Don't you realize walls have ears? If you knew how much was at stake here, you wouldn't have brought it up. I'm the only one left for the people of Paradise to turn to.
I know. That's why no one is going to hear a word about this. Not everyone within the Empire agrees with the ban. I don't, for a start.
You, an Imperial envoy, protect me. Don't make me laugh.
I'm not laughing.
If he didn't mean it, he wouldn't have offered.
All right. What do you stand to gain?
I had a feeling about what was in the shipment. That's why I helped. You're not hurting anyone, but the law could hurt some good people.
It already has. I saw the Garrote drag my mother off when I was 17. They had a point to prove, and a lot of good midwives to blame. I owe you an apology, don't I?
You just did what you thought was right. A woman like you beg for forgiveness? Never. No, you just did what you thought was right.
Still, you earned the truth. Almost no one gets that out of me. I admit, I've gotten used to men making promises they don't keep. When you told me to trust you, well, water under the bridge. Thank you, Envoy. You've done me a favor I won't forget.
Ooh.
Come back anytime. I'll leave the light on for you.
Good on you, Envoy. If only more of your countrymen were as reasonable.
I'll be fine, but I'll remember that offer. You know, for a friend.
Wasn't there someone here in the bathhouse we had to talk to? I do believe there was.
I hope Elia's all right. I haven't seen her in an age.
Yes, here we are. This is the one we're supposed to talk to.
Are you here to see Juliana? Or can I help you with something else?
A woman named Bella wants me to give you this letter to you.
Belia? But she hasn't come by in a couple of months. Did something? Oh, I understand. Of course, it all makes sense now. That poor girl. She thinks everything that goes wrong is her fault. I'm glad she's found someone.
Very reasonable. Sounds like you did care for her.
Yes, I did. Just not in the way she thought I did. Or perhaps not in the way she wanted. Thank you for bringing that letter, though. I was worried about her. I'll send one back. That should make her feel better.
Well, that went better than I thought. I thought for sure she would be upset. But...
What if it happens to us?
Oh yeah, both of them want to talk to me. So we gotta go back to camp. Is that a chest? No, that's a barrel. So... let's see if we can... Can I fast travel to this? Yes. Perfect. And we'll talk to both of our companions, and then we'll end the episode here. See what they have to say. So Kai's by the fire. He stays by the tent. Other companions over here?
I met that Orlin girl before in my life.
What Orlin girl?
You remember. The one in the camp in Shadow Peaks? With the thing on her head?
Oh, yeah. Nice eyes, chipped tooth. Thinking about her again, huh?
You thought we had a past or something. But I'd never seen her before in my life.
We could see her again if you want. I think she liked you.
Well, anyway, just wanted to clear that up. Yeah, a good talk.
Some women like the brooding, mysterious types. Just gotta work on your small talk.
I like that they talk amongst each other, too. That's good. Maris.
No offense, but you leave a pretty wide trail, Envoy.
Only when I'm not trying to hide it.
Well, maybe you should try to cover your trail more often. An Adirian official who's new in town turns a lot of heads, especially when they're traveling with a Nim dude like Kai.
You don't like Kai? And Kai said you knew each other from before. What's a Nimdut? Vanguard Scout. If you're here to tell me how to be stealthy, we're gonna have a rough time together. No. Yeah, what's a Nimdut?
Stick with Kai. You'll find out.
Okay.
Well, we've worked together in the past. It was mostly him crashing blindly through the weeds after I advised him not to. I'm here to find your assassins. Maybe help you avoid being killed again in the future. My guess is you'll need a guide once you leave Paradise, too. They say I'm the best there is.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to join us. Yeah, let's go with that. Vanguard Scout. I'm sure we have a lot to teach one another.
Right. This ought to be interesting. Yeah, anyway, enough chat. I'm sure you have things to do.
Just a quick introduction. Now, what did you want to say, Kai?
Listen, I wanted to talk to you about Juliana. I know you're not asking my opinion, but for what it's worth, I appreciate you understanding her situation.
She's not hurting one. She should be free to conduct her business as she pleases.
I couldn't agree with you more. Out here, you've got to live and let live. Principles are one thing, but you can't let them get in the way of basic decency. I wish more of your countrymen took that view.
I like Kai. How long have rebels been active in Paradise?
Rebellion's more like our natural state of being in the living lands. People on the island don't much like being told what to do. In fact, many come here specifically for that reason.
And they've been wary of the Ambassador Heilgard, bringing Adirian laws and Adirian blades.
And the Stilgarrote. Ludwine and her paladins have been busy in the hinterlands. It's all rumor and speculation, but I don't think they're making your cause any friends.
Yeah, the Stilgarrote isn't a deer. They're just assisting us here.
If they're here under your banner, people will see their actions as representing you.
Rumors of what?
I don't like to gossip.
Since what?
I was just supposed to say the same thing.
I like fun gossip. They say she's hunting down so-called agitators, flattening entire settlements that stand in her way. Of course, All the news reaching Paradise is jumbled together. Stories about the Dream Scourge, the Steel Garrote, and the weird happenings that are almost commonplace around here. So it's hard to say what's true.
It sounds like her efforts risk turning people against Adira.
I think you're right. I don't know that these rebels are all that organized yet. But where there's foam, there's rocks, as the saying goes.
Okay, that's all. Good night, Kai.
Night, Envoy.
You should keep an eye on that scrape on your arm. You don't want it to get infected.
Thanks for your concern, nurse.
Scrape.
That's the worst kind of flesh wounds. Lots of open skin contact. Snap flies like the peeled skin. Fog mites love the blood.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
I have some tanglewort in my pack.
Okay, can we upgrade? Common breastplate, but I kind of want to... +3 additional damage. 18% damage reduction. Yes. I think I'm going to switch to this. Sure, let's upgrade that. Oh, can we upgrade it again? Yes, we can. Need more high before we can do any more. I haven't been using the mace. No sense trying to upgrade that.
Right up.
Okay. If you insist.
You can thank me later.
Is there anything we should be storing? Should be selling that.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay, now let's... Oh, what did I just... Yeah, I switched the type of grenade I had. Okay. %, 9. 20%, 9. Use less essence. Ooh, I kind of like that. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Mistress Favor. Slowly regenerate essence while close to a companion. Oh, yes! I like the extra things you can constantly add, like, you know, a little brooch kind of trinket thing you can attach to your armor to give you that bonus. 2 rings instead of 1. I've never understood only being able to wear 1. Technically, we should be able to have 1 on every finger, but at least they give us 2. I like that a lot. Probably doesn't work in the party camp, does it?
Look, Marius, if you ever want to talk about anything, you know I'm here, right?
Marius.
Right. Appreciate that, but I'm all right.
If you ever change your mind...
We can't enchant anything, can we? No.
Okay, Amakul. I'll keep that in mind.
Well, I think that's where we're going to end it for this episode. And then next episode, we'll continue on. Search for more clues about my assassin.
What are you grinning about?
Huh?
And we'll continue to listen to these guys going back and forth.
That's just how my face looks, Marius. Hey, you got something on your mind? Something you want to talk about?
See? You're doing it now.
I love their banter back and
you're
forth.
being funny.
But anyways, like I was saying, as always, I've been
I'm
Wiffle.
just making it worse.
You be welcome. See ya.